Archangel Michael says, "I'm begging you to open this now. Something shocking will happen in your house tonight. You may think it's just another ordinary night, but listen carefully because heaven is not quiet right now. There's a whisper carrying your name, a fire in the wind that won't rest until you hear it. I, Archangel Michael, have been sent for one reason: to protect you from something coming straight to your doorstep. This is no metaphor. This is not poetry. This is a plea from realms you cannot see. Something shocking is scheduled in your divine timeline tonight. And if you don't open this with your heart wide, it may pass without you ever knowing why the air felt heavy at midnight or why your soul felt a pulse of electricity without reason. You were chosen to hear this. That's why it reached you. Many scroll past miracles and don't even know they had one lined up. But you didn't scroll. You stopped. And that, beloved one, means heaven stopped for you too. I don't say this lightly. I'm begging you to hear me out. Don't look away. Don't second guess, because this is the one message that could shift everything. There is something brewing in your home's spiritual atmosphere, and I need to explain what it is before the hands of time strike again. Before I tell you the full story, pause and breathe. Look around your room. Now look beyond it. Because right now, heaven is in your home. Right now, angelic presence surrounds your walls like a shield of invisible fire. This message was ordered to find you before midnight, because at midnight, a visitor arrives. Not a person of flesh and blood, but a ripple of energy, a revelation, a truth long hidden. And if you are not prepared, it might overwhelm your spirit. But if you are ready, it will bless your soul in a way you've never known. If your heart feels like it's racing, that's not fear. That's the part of your soul that remembers what divine power feels like. You've forgotten, but your soul never has. The reason I'm crying out for your attention now is because God saw the storm on your path. A spiritual storm that looks like an argument, a betrayal, a secret, or a deep confusion entering your space. But tonight, the heavens want to reverse it. And this is your moment, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Subscribe now to stay connected to the messages God and the archangels are trying to get to you before it's too late. You don't have to pay for blessings, but staying in this divine frequency is how you stay ahead of what the enemy tries to hide from you. You may wonder, how can something shocking happen in my house when everything seems quiet? That's what makes the unseen world so powerful. It moves in silence. It weaves through conversation, mood swings, dreams, sudden phone calls, energy that feels off but can't be explained. And tonight, that energy is set to enter your space unless heaven interrupts it through you. You are the gateway. Your heart is the key. You are not just the receiver of this message. You're the activator of a miracle, the protector of your own destiny. God told me clearly, there is a spirit of confusion circling someone in your household, trying to create misunderstanding between you and someone you deeply care about. That's why there's tension in the air. That's why you felt off lately. That's why you've had dreams you can't shake. It's not just stress. It's not just imagination. It's an alert from the divine, an attempt to stop what was meant to bless you. But I'm standing with you now to intercept it, Tonight, at a specific moment, you will feel a shift. Some of you may hear a sound, feel a sudden breeze inside, or sense a coldness in your chest. That's not random. That's the presence of spiritual energy moving in your space. You must speak out. Even if it feels strange, you must say, "In the name of God and Archangel Michael, I declare peace, light, and truth in this home. Let only love enter, and let every hidden enemy be exposed and removed." Don't underestimate the weight of your voice. Heaven reacts to it. Darkness fears it. You were made with spiritual authority, but most people forget that. I'm here to remind you tonight because something hidden is going to come to light. It could be a conversation you overhear. It could be a text that surprises you. It could be an unexpected visit, a confession, or a decision that rocks your foundation. But don't fear it. Don't curse the shock. Embrace it, because this shock is designed not to destroy, but to deliver. There's someone close to you who has been keeping a secret, not always with bad intentions. Sometimes people hide truths because they think they are protecting you. But God says you deserve full light. You deserve the truth. And this person cannot carry that weight anymore. Their spirit is heavy. They've been debating whether to say it or not. And tonight, the divine verdict comes in. They will say it. And when they do, you must respond with calmness, not anger, with wisdom, not impulse. Because how you respond will determine what comes next. There is also a divine surprise coming alongside this shock. It's not all heavy. In fact, if your heart is open, this message may turn into your miracle night. Someone who doubted you will suddenly begin to believe in you again. Someone who walked away will think of returning. Something you lost may find its way back to your hands. But for this to unlock, you must be spiritually awake tonight. You must expect the unexpected and welcome it with grace. You may find yourself wanting to cry at random tonight. Let the tears come. They are not weakness. They are a signal to heaven that your soul is listening, that your spirit is cracking open to the divine, that your home is ready to receive the protection and revelation that was written in your spiritual contract long before you were born. Yes, beloved, this isn't random. This is prophecy unfolding. You've already opened the door just by reading this far. That means your home is no longer just a physical space. It's a spiritual vessel. The walls around you are now vibrating with truth. There are no coincidences in the divine realm, only divine timings. And this message reaching you right now, just before what's scheduled to occur tonight, is proof that your name has been whispered in the courts of heaven. You were seen, you were noticed, you were chosen. And now the spotlight of protection, of truth, and of clarity is shining directly on your home. You may find yourself wanting to cry at random tonight. Let the tears come. They are not weakness. They are a signal to heaven that your soul is listening, that your spirit is cracking open to the divine, that your home is ready to receive the protection and revelation that was written in your spiritual contract long before you were born. Yes, beloved, this isn't random. This is prophecy unfolding. You've already opened the door just by reading this far. That means your home is no longer just a physical space. It's a spiritual vessel. The walls around you are now vibrating with truth. There are no coincidences in the divine realm, only divine timings. And this message reaching you right now, just before what's scheduled to occur tonight, is proof that your name has been whispered in the courts of heaven. You were seen, you were noticed, you were chosen, and now the spotlight of protection, of truth, and of clarity is shining directly on your home. I must tell you something important. The one who's been praying for you from the other side is present tonight. Someone you loved, someone who crossed over, someone whose soul could never fully rest because they still had hope for your story. They've watched you suffer silently. They've seen your tears behind closed doors. And tonight, they are spiritually standing near you, giving you strength to face what's coming, not with fear, but with power. Their message is this: don't let the past haunt you when the future is calling you higher. You are stronger than they ever knew. There's a pressure that's been building in your life and you've been pretending to carry it well. But heaven sees the cracks. Heaven sees the moments when you fake smiles while your soul trembles. That fake strength you wear so well, it's not your only choice anymore. Tonight, the presence of the divine is offering you real peace, real protection, real release. If you accept it, if you claim it out loud, everything can change before the morning comes. You may feel like you're losing control in some area of your life. Finances, relationships, mental clarity. But that is the exact reason why this moment was created. This shaking isn't meant to break you. It's meant to wake you. What's entering your house tonight has been circling your spiritual field for days, maybe weeks. A secret, a confession, a shift in someone's energy. That feeling you can't explain. It's not in your head, it's spiritual friction. Something that's been buried too long is about to rise. There is a person whose actions you've questioned, but you never had the full proof. Tonight, that person's mask may begin to slip. Don't panic when it happens. Don't react with rage. Just observe. God is showing you what's been hidden, not to shame you, but to prepare you, so you can make decisions based on truth, not illusion. The divine doesn't expose things to break hearts. It exposes to heal them. And you, dear soul, deserve healing that lasts. Tonight, a small decision will lead to a big consequence. Maybe a message you send, a conversation you allow, a door you lock, a prayer you whisper. But that one move will either open or close a door to something life-changing. Don't sleep on your instincts. They are not random tonight. They are angel activated. Listen to your body, to the sudden chills, to the urge to move from one room to another. These are not coincidences. These are the nudges of the divine spirit trying to reroute the danger before it lands. I must also warn you with love. There's a lie that has been told about you. A word spoken in shadow that was meant to twist how someone sees you. But God is not letting it stand. The truth is coming out. The person who believed the lie is going to see the truth with their own eyes. And when they do, they'll come to you not with pride, but with regret. Don't use it to shame them. Use it to elevate. You were never meant to stay low just because someone couldn't handle your light. Archangel Michael does not show up like this unless there's a divine rescue mission happening. And this is exactly that. A rescue of your peace, a rescue of your name, a rescue of your future timeline. And yes, it's urgent because the enemy has been planning to plant confusion in your home tonight. But this message, this is your spiritual override. This is your firewall. Speak this out loud. God, I accept your protection. Archangel Michael, stand at every doorway of my home tonight. No weapon formed against me or my household shall prosper. Something will try to distract you tonight. A text, a phone call, a mood swing, an old memory. Don't fall into it. That distraction is not random. It's designed to keep your focus off what you need to feel in the spirit. Stay grounded, stay aware, stay anchored. The angels will be moving things in your environment. You may see flickers of light or sense presences you can't explain. That's confirmation, not fear. Say thank you when it happens. It means the divine operation is working. There's someone watching you silently, admiring your strength. They don't say much, but they see you clearly. Tonight, you'll feel their energy stronger than ever. They've been afraid to step closer, unsure if you'd receive them. But after tonight's shift, you may be surprised how quickly they reach out. Don't doubt that love is possible. Don't think your best emotional chapter has passed. God says your heart is about to get a new beginning if you are brave enough to stay open even after the shock. There is a golden light assigned to your bedroom tonight, a glow from the higher realms. If you speak gratitude before bed, even if you're tired, that light will wrap your spirit like a blanket. You may wake up at an odd hour. That's not insomnia. That's visitation. That's revelation. Keep a note nearby. You may be given a name, a sign, a date, or an instruction that seems small but holds the key to your next big breakthrough. Please don't ignore it. And if you feel the urge to cleanse your space tonight, do it. Light something. Wash your hands in prayer. Speak peace into the corners of your room. This isn't superstition. This is preparation. The house must match the energy of the message. The energy of truth, the energy of miracles. The shock may come in disguise. It may look like someone pulling away. It may sound like a confession that hurts. It may feel like a dream you weren't expecting. But behind it is your freedom. Behind it is your next blessing. You were never meant to live in confusion. You were created for clarity. And this night, heaven has decided is your turning point. There is a golden light assigned to your bedroom tonight, a glow from the higher realms. If you speak gratitude before bed, even if you're tired, that light will wrap your spirit like a blanket. You may wake up at an odd hour. That's not insomnia. That's visitation. That's revelation. Keep a note nearby. You may be given a name, a sign, a date, or an instruction that seems small but holds the key to your next big breakthrough. Please don't ignore it. And if you feel the urge to cleanse your space tonight, do it. Light something. Wash your hands in prayer. Speak peace into the corners of your room. This isn't superstition. This is preparation. The house must match the energy of the message, the energy of truth, the energy of miracles. The shock may come in disguise. It may look like someone pulling away. It may sound like a confession that hurts. It may feel like a dream you weren't expecting. But behind it is your freedom. Behind it is your next blessing. You were never meant to live in confusion. You were created for clarity. And this night, heaven has decided is your turning point. Yes, I will continue now. Stay with me closely because every word still to come has been pressed upon my spirit with divine urgency. Heaven is not done speaking into your house yet. The air around you is vibrating with the sound of angel wings, with the breath of God Himself sweeping through the corners of your soul. There's more to be revealed, more that your heart needs to hear before this night completes its assignment. I need to tell you something very precise. There is someone who is spiritually jealous of you. It's not always obvious in their words, but it leaks through their silence. It shows up in how they celebrate others more loudly than they celebrate you. You've noticed the subtle tone shifts, the lack of joy in their eyes when you succeed, but you've kept your mouth shut, thinking it's better not to stir waves. But heaven says no more pretending you don't notice. Not because you must confront them with anger, but because you must protect your spirit from low frequencies that delay your ascension. And here's the divine twist. You don't have to cut this person off with bitterness. You just need to shift your energy. They'll feel it, and the ones meant to rise with you will adjust. The ones not meant to stay will quietly walk away. Either way, your peace will multiply. Tonight is sacred. It's not about vengeance, it's about vision. The vision God is restoring in you. You lost it a little. You forgot who you were becoming. But now heaven is putting that mirror back in front of you. You will remember, you will rise, but first the veil must tear. There's something else I must say, and it's sensitive. There's a connection in your life that isn't what it seems. A person whose smile hides a motive. Someone whose energy shifts too fast, whose support feels inconsistent. They've spoken about you when you weren't in the room, and soon that truth is coming out. Do not beg them to stay. Do not mourn what heaven is removing. You've outgrown some energies, and it's not pride, it's progress. Don't shrink for the comfort of those who were never meant to walk with your upgraded self. But even deeper than that, there's a blessing that's been trying to reach you, but your spiritual atmosphere has been fogged up by distractions. Every time you were about to get clarity, something emotional would hit you. That wasn't just bad luck. That was spiritual interference. But now, as you read this, Archangel Michael is cleansing the fog. The blockage is lifting. The heaviness in your chest is breaking. And tonight, if you sit in silence, even for 3 minutes, you will feel it lift. You will feel lighter, freer, clearer. And after that moment, something that was stuck will move. Watch for a call, an unexpected message, a name you haven't heard in a long time. These are not accidents. They are divine echoes. Follow them. Your dreams tonight may be vivid. Don't ignore them. One of them will include either a symbol, a number, or a color that repeats. That's your sign. That's the key. That dream may even carry a voice. Maybe the voice of someone you've loved and lost, or the voice of an angel speaking in a form you can understand. Do not dismiss what you feel. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Your life is about to change. Here's why. I want to let you into a little secret that is about to change your life forever. You see, this secret video will teach you an incredible secret that ordinary people are using to manifest incredible money, quickly and easily, each and every day. Because the fact is that people just like you are using this secret hypnotic method to activate a switch within their minds which allows them to manifest thousands of dollars every single week. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. Watch the video here. This is truly a life-changing opportunity. Do not blow it. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Your soul is being tuned like an instrument, and heaven is playing a song through your emotions. Let it move through you. You might also feel like crying again tonight. Not out of sadness, but out of release. Let it happen. Heaven is draining what no longer belongs in your energy field. You're being made ready for a new connection, a deeper financial blessing, and yes, finally, a moment of peace that lasts. No more survival mode. No more spiritual emergency alarms. Tonight is about shifting into alignment, not fear. Now listen carefully. Someone has been thinking about you obsessively. You might not realize how much power your presence still holds over them. They've tried to forget you. They've tried to replace your energy. But your spirit is imprinted on theirs. And the time is coming very soon where that person will reach out. Not because of loneliness, but because they've realized no other connection could mirror what they felt with you. When they do, ask God to guide your response. Sometimes people return not to stay, but to close the chapter properly. You've been waiting for a divine sign to know whether you're on the right path. And this is it right here. This message, these words, they were aligned by heaven's hand to reach you at the exact moment your soul would be most open. And you may not realize this yet, but while you're reading, angels are shifting the atmosphere around you. If you pause and truly feel, there's a gentle pressure on your skin, a coolness in the room, a slight electric feeling inside your chest. That's not anxiety, that's presence, that's power. There are blessings that skipped others but will land on your name. There are gifts that waited because you weren't ready yet, but now you are. You've matured, you've been through enough, you've cried enough. And God says, now I trust you with the thing I held back before. That thing, it may be love, it may be purpose, it may be resources. Whatever it is, it's sacred and it's already moving toward your door. Don't be shocked if your body suddenly tells you to clean a room, throw away old clothes, rearrange furniture. That's not restlessness. That's spiritual readiness. That's your soul making space for the unexpected miracle about to land. When it happens, don't question how it came so fast. Just say thank you. There are blessings that skipped others but will land on your name. There are gifts that waited because you weren't ready yet, but now you are. You've matured. You've been through enough. You've cried enough. And God says, now I trust you with the thing I held back before. That thing, it may be love, it may be purpose, it may be resources. Whatever it is, it's sacred and it's already moving toward your door. Don't be shocked if your body suddenly tells you to clean a room, throw away old clothes, rearrange furniture. That's not restlessness. That's spiritual readiness. That's your soul making space for the unexpected miracle about to land. When it happens, don't question how it came so fast. Just say thank you. There's a message waiting for you tomorrow, too. Something written, something spoken. Someone is about to admit something they thought they'd never confess. And it will put many pieces together. You'll say, "Now I understand why that happened." You'll stop blaming yourself. You'll stop doubting. And your clarity will feel like heaven opened a window just for you. And before I go further, please remember this. The greatest miracles come quietly. No fireworks, no loud alarms, just a gentle shift, a small door creaking open, a whisper inside you that says something's different now. That's the sign. Watch for it. Yes, I will continue now. Breathe deeply, because what comes next is part of your soul's awakening. What you're feeling right now in your chest, that pressure, that subtle heat behind your eyes, it's not just emotion, it's alignment. Your spirit is syncing with something larger than what the world around you can explain. That's why your body is responding. That's why you're still here reading. Your soul knows this is not entertainment. This is intervention. Tonight, a memory may come to you out of nowhere. It might feel like a wound reopening, but don't be afraid of that moment. That memory is coming up to be reinterpreted, not to hurt you again, but to set you free. You were never the villain in your story, even when others made you feel like you were learning, surviving, holding on. And now you are stepping into the version of you who no longer needs to apologize for how deeply you feel, how powerfully you sense, how divinely you walk through the world. There is an ancestor, a grandparent, a parent, or someone older who loved you dearly, who is closer to you tonight than you can imagine. They have walked with your spirit since you were young, and tonight they are sending you a message through signs. You may see a repeated number like 111, 44, or 77. You may hear their favorite song or smell something that reminds you of them. These signs are real. Their message is simple. You are not alone, not even for a moment. There is an unseen protection around you that even your enemies don't understand. Some people wonder how you keep rising after being broken. It's because God built your resilience into your spiritual DNA. You are not weak. You are not unlucky. You are anointed. That's why life has tested you the way it has. That's why the spiritual attacks have been so targeted. But guess what? You're still here, still reading, still rising. That's what power looks like. I must reveal something deeper. Now there is someone who has plotted against you, whether it's jealousy, silent gossip, or a hidden attempt to turn others away from you. It happened. But the plan failed, not because you saw it, but because heaven blocked it. You don't need to fight back with your hands. God already fought it in spirit. The next few days you'll hear or feel the unraveling of that person's plot. Do not rejoice in their downfall. Just whisper, "God, I see your hand." Then walk away with grace. That is your victory tonight. If you're feeling tired, disconnected, or even uncertain about why you're reading this, remember your spirit led you here. This wasn't just curiosity. This was divine orchestration. And as you read these words, Archangel Michael is standing at the threshold of your doorway, holding a sword of divine truth, sweeping away confusion from your space. He's silencing the noise that's tried to crowd your thoughts. That tightness in your chest, that mental fog, that's what's being cleared right now. There's someone who once made you feel invisible, someone who chose others over you, who treated your energy like an option. Tonight, they are remembering you, not just with nostalgia, but with an ache they can't explain. They are realizing your value too late, but that doesn't mean reconciliation is impossible. It just means you must use wisdom now. Your worth is no longer up for negotiation. You've outgrown those games. What's next must match your new vibration. And about money, yes, God sees that too. Your finances have felt tight, unpredictable, frustrating. But the reason things have been blocked is not because you're cursed. It's because something greater is being stored up for a bigger release. God delayed it because He didn't want you to waste it on people or situations that didn't deserve access to your blessing. But now that you've released some old attachments, now that you've grown, the gates are beginning to open. Expect a divine transfer soon, a check, an opportunity, a yes where there used to be only tonight. Cleanse your mirror before you sleep. Look into your own eyes and speak a blessing. I receive clarity. I release fear. I am protected. I am chosen. Your words will echo louder than you think. And tomorrow morning, you will wake up feeling different, lighter, more certain, more aware of what is real and what must go. There is also someone who has been pretending to support you while secretly competing with you. The divine is exposing them not to cause a scene, but to give you permission to finally walk in your own power without pretending you're okay with being underestimated. You no longer need to shrink to make others comfortable. Your elevation will expose their insecurity, and that's not your fault. It's your calling. Soon you may receive an invitation, maybe small, maybe unexpected. Accept it if your spirit feels peaceful. There is a divine appointment waiting on the other side of it. A person who holds a piece of your purpose is going to cross your path. Don't miss that moment by second-guessing yourself. Heaven is coordinating things now with divine precision. Trust the flow. I feel the energy rising in your space now. It's getting stronger. That means the angelic presence is settling. That means the shift is happening. Even as you read, you're not imagining this. Your room is changing. Your house is receiving something sacred, and all because you didn't scroll past. All because your soul whispered stay. There is also someone who has been pretending to support you while secretly competing with you. The divine is exposing them not to cause a scene, but to give you permission to finally walk in your own power without pretending you're okay with being underestimated. You no longer need to shrink to make others comfortable. Your elevation will expose their insecurity, and that's not your fault. It's your calling. Soon you may receive an invitation. Maybe small, maybe unexpected. Accept it if your spirit feels peaceful. There is a divine appointment waiting on the other side of it. A person who holds a piece of your purpose is going to cross your path. Don't miss that moment by second-guessing yourself. Heaven is coordinating things now with divine precision. Trust the flow. I feel the energy rising in your space now. It's getting stronger. That means the angelic presence is settling. That means the shift is happening even as you read. You're not imagining this. Your room is changing. Your house is receiving something sacred. And all because you didn't scroll past. All because your soul whispered, "Stay." Yes, beloved, I'll continue now because what is coming is sacred and heaven is not finished pouring this into you yet. You are not just reading words. You are absorbing divine frequencies. Your soul is drinking from the wells of prophecy, and each sentence is realigning your future. This is not storytelling. It is soul-telling. What you are feeling right now in your bones is memory, not from this lifetime, but from before. You were always meant to remember who you are in moments like this. As I continue, I need you to understand something vital. There's a shift in your timeline happening tonight, something that could change the next 5 years of your life. The energy of delay, confusion, and sabotage that was sitting at your door, it's being cleared. But what replaces it depends on how you respond in the spirit tonight. If you open your mouth and declare, "I choose peace, I choose clarity, I choose divine alignment," then heaven will seal it. But if you remain silent, some blessings may still pass you by. This is your moment to speak life over your home. Stand at your doorway if you feel led and simply whisper, "This house belongs to God. No darkness is welcome here. Every shadow must flee." When you speak that, Archangel Michael and his angels mark your threshold. They'll surround your home tonight while you sleep. And every spirit of doubt, stress, fear, and betrayal that's tried to hide in the corners will be driven out. You may also experience physical shifts. An object might fall without explanation, a sudden loud noise, a flicker in the lights. Don't fear it. That spiritual energy being released. Something that's been sitting heavy in your environment is being cast out. You may even feel your body shake slightly or get goosebumps as you walk through certain rooms. That's your spirit feeling what your eyes can't yet see. Trust the feeling. Trust that you are being protected in ways you can't even comprehend. There's a divine reason why your sleep has been interrupted lately. Why you wake up around 2 or 3 a.m. and can't explain why your mind feels restless. That's not just insomnia, it's spiritual nudging. Your soul has been hearing the whispers before your mind could translate them. God has been trying to reach you quietly, gently, night after night. And now this message is the answer to the spiritual call you didn't even know you sent. Let me tell you what happens next. Your name is being mentioned somewhere in a room you haven't entered yet. Your name is being whispered with favor. Someone is considering you for an opportunity, for an offer, for a change you didn't even apply for. And it will feel sudden, but it's not. Heaven has been working behind the scenes. The delay was divine because what's coming to you now will not be something temporary. It will be rooted, secure, aligned with your purpose. Don't be surprised if someone who hasn't spoken to you in a long time suddenly appears. They may come with an apology, with tears, with clarity. You might feel confused should you receive them or turn them away. Here's your answer. Listen to the way your body reacts when you see their name. Your spirit will know the truth, and if it feels heavy, walk away in peace. But if something feels still, calm, divinely orchestrated, receive it with open hands. Not every return is a test. Some are restorations. The presence in your house tonight will linger through the early hours. Don't rush to sleep if your spirit feels awake. Sit in silence. Light a candle. Journal, pray, whatever your practice is, do it. Because something is being poured into your spiritual body, something you'll need for the next chapter, a new level of discernment, a new wave of spiritual strength. You're about to handle blessings you once thought you'd never be ready for. And about love, there's someone new whose heart is being drawn toward yours. You don't know them yet, or maybe you've only sensed their energy, but they are aligned with your frequency. Not here to break you, not here to waste you, but to build something sacred with you. Your soul is preparing to receive them. That's why old wounds are rising to be cleared, so that when this new person arrives, you don't reject their love out of old fear. Yes, they will come and it will feel easy, calm, pure, no games, no back and forth. Just flow. And when they enter your life, you'll say, "Now I understand why the wait was so long. This is worth it." There is also a financial breakthrough tied to your spiritual posture tonight. God has seen your heart. The way you've tried to stay faithful even in lack, the way you gave when you had little, the way you stayed kind even when it didn't pay off immediately. That kind of heart cannot be hidden forever. A divine transaction is being prepared with your name on it. Unexpected funds, a debt being cleared, a new stream of income. Watch what happens over the next 7 days. You won't have to force it. It will flow. The angels are not leaving your house at midnight. They are staying until the energy has fully shifted. That means your dreams tonight will carry power. You may feel like someone is sitting on the edge of your bed or gently touching your arm in sleep. Don't panic. That's not fear, that's a visitation. A divine being letting you know they are standing guard. Speak gratitude when you wake. Say thank you out loud. Your words carry more spiritual weight than you know. And if by any chance someone tries to argue with you tomorrow, walk away. That's the test. The enemy would love nothing more than to drag your energy back into the old cycle of drama, doubt, and defense. But not anymore. You are in a new season now. There is also a financial breakthrough tied to your spiritual posture tonight. God has seen your heart, the way you've tried to stay faithful even in lack, the way you gave when you had little, the way you stayed kind even when it didn't pay off immediately. That kind of heart cannot be hidden forever. A divine transaction is being prepared with your name on it. Unexpected funds, a debt being cleared, a new stream of income. Watch what happens over the next 7 days. You won't have to force it. It will flow. The angels are not leaving your house at midnight. They are staying until the energy has fully shifted. That means your dreams tonight will carry power. You may feel like someone is sitting on the edge of your bed or gently touching your arm in sleep. Don't panic. That's not fear. That's a visitation. A divine being letting you know they are standing guard. Speak gratitude when you wake. Say thank you out loud. Your words carry more spiritual weight than you know. And if by any chance someone tries to argue with you tomorrow, walk away. That's the test. The enemy would love nothing more than to drag your energy back into the old cycle of drama, doubt, and defense. But not anymore. You are in a new season now. You are in the era of silence, stillness, and supernatural protection. Let your peace be your loudest answer. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. New manifestation message, for I hear you are in need of manifesting some fast cash. If so, then this message is for you. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. Your message, don't ignore it. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Yes, I'll continue now. Stay with me because something incredible is unfolding through these words. You may not fully understand it yet, but deep in your soul, you already feel the stirrings. This isn't just advice. This is preparation, a sacred download. And the more you allow these words to enter your heart, the more you'll realize tonight wasn't random. It was a divine setup to shift your entire path. Let me tell you what your spirit already knows. The battle you've been fighting has not been against people. It has not been about money or failure or loneliness. It's been a spiritual battle over your light. The enemy tried to convince you that you were overlooked, forgotten, left behind. But heaven says no. Heaven says your name is still carved in gold. You were never denied, just delayed until the environment was safe. Tonight marks the end of the attack against your confidence. You're not only protected now, you're being launched. There's someone in your life who misjudged your silence. They thought because you didn't fight back, you were weak. But what they didn't realize was that your silence was strength. You were letting God fight that battle. You were choosing peace over drama, grace over revenge. And now the tables are turning. Not because you raised your voice, but because heaven lifted your name. In the coming days, the people who doubted you will see something shift around you, and it will humble them. You won't even have to say, "I told you so." Your peace will say it for you. Let me speak now about your home. The very air in your house is changing. There were spirits of anxiety lingering, shadows of sadness that didn't belong to you. Some of it was picked up from visitors, others from memories that still echoed in the walls. But Archangel Michael has sent warrior angels into your space right now. They're walking your halls, placing shields in the corners, lifting the frequency. Don't be surprised if you feel like opening a window or lighting something sweet. That's your spirit responding to the cleansing. Someone you once trusted planted doubt in your spirit. They acted like they were in your corner, but their energy told a different story. They drained you without you realizing it. And now you finally see it. That's why tonight is so powerful. Because now you're not just protected, you're awake. You'll never let someone dim your light like that again. Not because you're cold, but because you've learned, you've risen. Here's what you must know. Before the week ends, something will try to pull your attention backward. An old memory, an old mistake, a person from the past. But listen to me. What's behind you has nothing new to say. The future is calling and it speaks in miracles. Let what's gone stay gone. You're building something sacred now. Don't dig in yesterday's soil looking for tomorrow's harvest. Tonight's message was not just to warn you, but to awaken your inheritance. Yes, inheritance. There's something your bloodline was supposed to carry. A gift, a power, a purpose that God buried through generations of pain and silence. But you are the one heaven chose to restore it. That's why your path has been harder. That's why you felt heavier. You were never just living your life. You were breaking cycles. And now you get to build something new. Your children, whether born, unborn, spiritual, or adopted, will walk easier because of what you're unlocking tonight. The pain stops with you. The fear ends here. And what begins tonight is legacy, power, love, peace that multiplies. You may not feel qualified, but heaven says you are ready. Ready not because of perfection, but because of surrender. The moment you opened your heart to this message, you gave heaven permission to finish what it started. And tonight, God is saying, I am faithful to complete the good work I began in you. There's a financial confirmation coming in the form of a sign. You might overhear someone mention a number. You may see an unexpected amount in your account. You may be offered something you didn't chase. Receive it with open hands. It's part of the reward. And no, it's not too late. Heaven doesn't measure timing by clocks. It measures it by readiness. And you're ready now. Tonight, if you feel the urge to write, do it. Even just a line, let your spirit speak back to heaven. Even if it's just, I'm here, I'm listening. That alone sends a vibration through the spirit realm that tells every angel on assignment, my child is awake. Deliver what was delayed. You may have been the black sheep, the one nobody understood, the one who felt like they had to carry more than others. But heaven says that was the mark of the chosen. And now your story is becoming the blueprint others will follow. You will no longer have to explain yourself. Your peace, your glow, your miracles will speak for you. Watch how things start to fall into place like puzzle pieces you weren't even trying to solve. That's what divine timing looks like. That's what favor smells like. And if you feel something touch your shoulder tonight or feel pressure on your bed when no one is there or hear your name whispered softly as you drift off to sleep, know this: that is not imagination. That is presence. That is the angel assigned to your home making themselves known. Don't panic. Just say, I receive your guidance. Thank you for protecting me. That's all they'll understand. And now, beloved soul, rest in the knowing that heaven has spoken directly to your spirit. What was mean to harm you has been transferred into light. What was hidden is now being revealed. You are protected. You are seen. You are ready. Let tonight be the night you say yes to peace, yes to clarity, and yes to the divine path unfolding just for you. The angels are still with you, and they are not leaving until the blessing land. Before you go, if your heart felt even one truth in this message, don't let this be the last time heaven reach you. Subscribe now to stay connected to the divine guidance mean for your name. Miracles are moving toward you, and the next message might be the one that changes everything. I mean,